somewhere else, please. Yeah. Like if you're just using those dumbbells to just go somewhere else, like you're like just standing right directly in front of us. How weird.
Next thing I know, I feel my dress being lifted up all the way, and I feel him right here on my neck, and next thing I know, he grabs my hips and he thrusts himself into me, and I couldn't break away, so I just turned really quick to kind of break his grip. And then he pushed me to the ground. And now I'm learning that the DA deems it not attempt of rape because he didn't tell me he was going to rape me, which clearly means the DA, doesn't have a daughter, first of all, or have any care for women's protection and safety whatsoever, because you literally have a video of him doing this.
All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teaching the course where I learned this truth. All right, peace and salutations to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's elect. One second, y'all. Shit. Okay, y'all forgive me. But peace and salutations to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's elect, that being the house of David. All right, today is July the 3rd, year 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, finna get into another quick morning spiritual thoughts. All right, listen, I showed you a couple of clips before this. All right, so you can kind of see where this is gonna be, what it's gonna be about. All right, so you women, all right, we coming into that season. All right, Jacob's trouble. All right, a time like never was since it was a nation. All right, and at that time, a lot of these women over here in this country, all right, that country being so-called America, all right, aka as the Bible describes it, Babylon the Great. All right, a lot of you women are gonna get judged over here, all right, and you're gonna get judged viciously out here. All right, the Lord has got these foreign troops over here. He got these unhinged men on the prowl. All right, and guess what? They looking for some cat. You know what I'm saying? All right. So hey, it's coming. All right, that great graping is coming. All right. So I'm gonna read this scripture right here in Isaiah 32. Is that verse 9? Before I start at verse 9, let me go up to verse 2. All right. It says, Isaiah 32 and verse 2, and a man, and this man that it's speaking of is an elect man. All right, just not no any man. All right, this is an elect Israelite man. All right. So, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right, so that's your protection right there. All right, that man is gonna be the protection. All right, it's this new series out on Netflix called Supercell. All right, and they showing you know what I'm saying, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, which are the biblical Israelites with superpowers and shit. It's based on basically that sickle cell gene. All right, that's the common denominator in the series. All right, and if you know anything about sickle cell, that's a disease that's primarily in the Israelite community. All right, it affects us the most. All right, but you know what I'm saying, power is going to be given to the elect Israelite men on this side the same way it's given to them in that particular series and whatnot. That's what we believe. All right, maybe not every single Israelite elect man is going to receive spiritual power, but the angels going to defend some. All right, just know the elect are gonna be good. All right, and if you're with an elect Israelite man, all right, then you're gonna be good. All right, because that's what the Lord is dealing with. All right, but to those who ain't with the elect Israelite man, all right, this is what what I'm saying, you got to look forward to. All right, a lot of graping is coming to Babylon. All right, aka America. All right, so we're going to jump down back to verse 9 and stand in Isaiah 32. It say, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. All right, and these women are definitely careless out here. All right, I showed you the first clip. This woman, well, these women, and I use the word women and woman loosely. All right, they're only there by gender. All right, genitalia. All right, but you know, she's at the gym working out and shit. All right, and she got the camera positioned the way she got the camera positioned. All right, she in there in the tightest fucking pants she could find. All right, and she's doing an exercise. I guess they call it like the butterflies or whatever the fuck it was. You know, she's opening and closing her legs and shit. You know, and her vagina is on display. You know, it's just right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just right there. All right, and then her friend that's standing next to her, you know, she calls out one of the men who I guess they was crotch watching. You know what I mean? But even with that, I'm like, bitch, I would have been like, bitch, these my eyes. You can't tell me where the fuck to look. You know what I'm saying? If that bitch gonna show us shit, and I'm looking that way, and I look at it, if I want to keep looking at it, I'm gonna look at it. What you gonna tell me about where I can and can't look? All right, but that just goes to show you how at ease these women are. All right, you know what I'm saying? For a woman to go out basically naked, all right, because that's how you are when you dress like that. You basically naked. All right, you can see their whole figure. All right, every curve, every dimple, all of that shit. All right, and for you to feel that you can go out in public like that and then talk shit to somebody for as you would say, over excessively looking at you, all right, shows you that you're at ease. All right, and you know what I'm saying, that ain't where you want to be. All right, because in the times that we coming into, trust me, all right, listen, men are gonna be men. They're gonna do more than look at that shit. They're gonna take that shit. All right, it's gonna be more than one man. All right, and for you niggas who try to stop them, guess what? You might be bent over right next to them. All right, because this place is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right, and a lot of these niggas are undercover moles anyway. All right, so in that day, they're gonna get the two for one. All right, you and her. All right, the Lord gonna bring it to you niggas out here, bro. All right, it's Isaiah 32:10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right, you Captain Save-A-Ho niggas. All right, they gonna learn to stay out of sight in that day. All right. Verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, it said tremble. All right, so that ain't just no ordinary fear right there. You know what I'm saying? You so fucking scared, you trembling. All right, you know what I'm saying? You just got the shakes and shit. You know, man. Look, the Lord gonna do it to y'all out here, man. You niggas that ain't right. All right. Verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, all right? You know, they're going to be mourning for the days that we in right now, all right? You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be such. All right? You women going to be out here going through it, all right? If you ain't with an elect man, all right? You know what I'm saying? To the precious, you know what I'm saying, daughters of Zion who trying their best to keep they, you know what I'm saying, keep under themselves and not be these abominable women, you know, you will be fine. But the majority of these women out here, they gonna get it, bro. Go to that Jeremiah 16. All right, I'm gonna start at verse 2. It say, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, that land today being Babylon the Great, all right, aka America. Verse 4, they shall die of grievous deaths. All right, that's what's coming, a grievous death. All right, they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried. All right, ain't nobody gonna mourn for you or bury you, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. You're gonna be shit on the ground out here, all right? And they shall be consumed by the sword, and by the famine. All right, Esau gonna come down on you with that sword. All right, and you're gonna get starved out. All right, and their carcasses, meaning your dead bodies, shall be meat for the fowls of heaven, for the vultures, and for the beasts of the earth and the hogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? The scavengers. All right, that's what's coming 2 out of 3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans way. All right, and the majority of that 2 out of 3 is women. All right, the majority of the Israelites are made up by women. All right, it is what it is. All right, let me read this right quick. Amos 7:17. It say, therefore thus saith the Lord, thy wife, being an Israelite woman, shall be a harlot in the city, All right, she's the biggest hoe in the city. All right. You see, and thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line. And thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. All right, we live in that prophecy out to this day. All right. Thy wife should be a harlot in the city. All right, you know what I'm saying? All these bitches is in the sexy red and all them nasty ass black bitches. All right, you know, nothing but fucking hoes. All right, a whole thought culture is what, you know what I'm saying, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans adapt to, and you love it. All right. Say thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword. The modern day sword is the gun. All right, who get used and abused in these streets at the highest clip? You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, you know, you gun each other down. All right, you gun each other down. Esau guns you down. All right, all of that. You're the biggest population of the prison systems and shit. All right, biggest majority of the prisons and shit. You know what I'm saying? These are curses. All right, identifying who the Israelites are. All right, it says in thy land. What is our land? Jerusalem. All right, that's our homeland. All right. Shall be divided by line. It's not our land divided by line. You got two bastard nations dwelling over there. You got Esau bitch ass over there, and then you got Ishmael. All right, they ain't sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? They ain't the chosen nation. They ain't Jacob. All right, but they over there fighting over Jacob's land. All right, sand niggas and them red niggas. All right. And it says, and thou, being the Israelites, shall die in a polluted land. The biggest bulk of us are right here in Babylon the Great. All right? Now, we're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But, you know, as it tell you in Jeremiah 50 and 33, you know, Judah and the northern kingdom was going to be oppressed together. All right? And this is where we're oppressed together, right here in this land. All right? And then it says, surely go forth in the captivity of his land. All right, we ain't seen our homeland again as a nation. As it said in Deuteronomy 28, thou shalt see it no more. We ain't went home as a nation since we got exiled out of that land. All right. It's in the northern kingdom. The so-called Hispanics or Latinos and Native American tribes came over here after the Assyrian captivity. All right, that's when they came over here. They came over here first. All right, they was kicked out of the Holy Land first. Then they made it over here first, and then Judah, the southern kingdom, was brought over here. You know what I'm saying? During the transatlantic slave trade. All right, you know. So we're all reunited as a family right here in this land. But the Lord on this time around is only coming back for the elect. All right, you know, we was in ancient Egypt together. The Lord delivered the whole house of Israel out of that land. All right, but on this side, only the elect are going to be delivered from spiritual Sodom and Egypt, all right? And 2/3 of our people, you Negroes, Spanish, Native Americans, you're going to be left right here to die, all right? No. I showed you the second clip also, again, when the dude ran up on the woman, all right, lifted her dress up and shit, you know? Hey, that's how America's being made bare, all right? Lift up the skirt, make bare the thigh, all right? Make bare that leg, all right? That's what that dude did to the woman, all right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, and when that Project 2025 shit come into play, man, oh man, all right. It's going to be all gas, no brakes in this bitch, bro. All right, Isaiah 13 and 16. Let me start at 15. It say, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. All right, that great graping. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. All right, them foreign troops, all right, headed by Gog, which is Gog and Magog, which is the Russians today. All right, they ain't gonna be able to be bought off. All right, when they come over here in these streets and they take over shit, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna buy them out. They don't want your money. All right. You know, they're going to want some R&R, all right, some rest and relaxation, all right, because they're going to put so many of you fucking American citizens to death, all right, then when nighttime falls, or when it's, you know, when men need that urge to release that tension, all right, they're going to release it on you fucking women, all right, and it's going to be more than one of those men, all right, you know what I'm saying, taking you women, all right, savagely, all right, they ain't going to do it nice, all right, they're going to make it hurt. The Lord gonna make them make it hurt, all right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches gonna get your shit pushed in to the point of death. All right, it sounds vulgar, but it's the fucking truth. All right, Isaiah 13 and 18. Their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. All right, they ain't gonna be sparing your children. All right, you know what I'm saying? And when them missiles drop, the missiles ain't neither. But listen, when them troops up here, they're not sparing children. All right, Ezekiel 9 and 4 tell you the Lord gonna have them death angels out here. They're gonna be commanding men, guiding men's step to appease the Lord's wrath. All right, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right, and a lot of them spirits gonna be sick on you damn jakes. All right, you know, it's gonna be the Lord's vengeance being carried out by men. All right, you know what I mean, and it's gonna be nasty out here. It's gonna be a lot of nasty work taking place in Babylon the Great. All right, but we here for it. All right, you know, we here for this nasty work. All right, it has to happen. 1 second, y'all. All right, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. The time to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua is right now. All right, you know, repentance is still open. All right, right now. So if you seeking the Lord, you know, it's time. But for those who playing with the Lord, you know, who took this ministry as a joke and as a game and whatnot, you know, woe unto you. All right, you just don't know. All right, judgment is coming. All right, and for you women who had men of the Lord and shit, you know, hey, you better try to get that man back. All right, you better do what you can. All right, to get that man to take you back. All right, because you're not gonna get 2 men of the Lord. All right, let me say that as well. All right, a lot of these bitches out here, all right, they've been with men of the Lord. All right, for whichever reason the shit didn't work out. All right, they went into the world and whatnot. And all of that. Don't think just because, you know what I'm saying, you went into the world and for whatever reason it didn't work out with that particular man you was with, that the Lord gonna give you another one. Hell no. All right, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that Israelite man is living. All right, then also to think about it like this, what makes you think you worthy to be with 2 hopeful elect men? All right, I can't put that together in my mind. It just won't play for me. All right, it just won't. All right, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. All right. You bitches that ain't been with the hopeful elect men, all right, that's your ticket out of here. You better try to get back on that man good side and pray that the Lord cover you through him, all right, wipe your sins away and shit, cause hey, that was your seat on the chariot right there, and if you fucked over it, hey, sucks to be you, all right. I'm saying, when that chariot swing down and pick Jacob up, don't miss your ride, bitch. All right, that's what the pimp would say, Pimp C. All right, and I'm being facetious. All right, anyway. This is Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. All right, that's that, boy. Look, if you ain't with the elect man, that's what's coming. All right, before before the leg get beamed up, you gonna get trotted down like the shit in the street. All right, you gonna get your shit just destroyed out here. And if the Lord leave your ass alive through that, you gonna see the leg get beamed up, and then you gonna eat a missile, and then you gonna burn. All right, you know, it's a lose-lose for you. All right, so you know this was just a little spiritual thoughts on the clips I showed you, know what I'm saying? We coming into that season, all right? Esau getting ready to come with that Charagma pretty soon, which is the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. All right, you chip up, get ready to get burned up. All right, all these things are coming, but before that, you know, Jacob's trouble is going to hit. All right, and it's going to be a time like never was since it was a nation. But at that time, Michael going to stand up for the elect of the children of Israel. All right, and that's going to be that, you know. So, Lord willing, you know, this was edifying. Any questions, comments, you know, rather leave them for me and I'll get at you with it. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching, of course, where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.